And now we bring you part two of our interview with retired Air Force Colonel Joe Kittinger. I was fortunate enough to talk with the Colonel recently at his home outside Orlando. He made history decades ago jumping from 19 miles up, and today he's working on the Red Bull Stratos Project to do it again. When Joe Kittinger took that famous leap in 1960, he never imagined it would take 52 years to pass the torch. However, he says he knew the record would be broken one day, but he wouldn't be a part of any project whose goal was simply fame.
Every month I would get a phone call or a letter or a fax or email from people all around the world asking me to help them make a jump. I didn't get involved because most of them had no idea of how dangerous it is and how much it costs, and knew nothing about pressure suits, knew nothing about the atmosphere. They just wanted to beat my record. So I never got involved because I didn't want to be associated with anything that might kill somebody.
4 years ago, he was approached by Red Bull concerning its Stratos project. He says they understood the huge challenges posed by this type of project and wanted to tap his knowledge and experience in ballooning, pressure suits, and life support systems.
Safety was their main objective, to get him up and down safely. They were interested in science, using the next generation full pressure suit. So basically, they ended up getting me on the program because I had confidence in them as a sponsor.
Since teaming up with them, Colonel Kittinger has been training Felix Baumgartner, a man with more than 3,500 parachute jumps under his belt. The Stratos project plans to get Baumgartner up to 120,000 feet, nearly 4 miles higher than Kittinger. However, the research gained on his way up there and back down will help protect the next generation of space exploration.
He's jumping the next generation full pressure suit. He has more articulation, he has more mobility. This is one that the astronauts will be wearing the next time they go into space. Felix is going to set a new world's record for altitude of the balloon, the speed, and the longest parachute jump.
Baumgartner made a test jump over Roswell, New Mexico in March from an altitude of 71,500 feet. The team will conduct another test jump before attempting their ultimate goal this August from 23 miles up. From the ground, Kittinger will be in constant contact with Baumgartner from the time he begins his ascent to the time he comes down. He said Baumgartner will be in free fall for 5.5 minutes. He says the team has done a phenomenal job ensuring everything goes just right, but there are a few unknowns, such as what happens to the human body when it goes supersonic, a speed Baumgartner is expected to reach when his descent reaches 102,000 feet.
We feel it's not going to be a significant problem, but ask me that question in August.
And make sure to tune in to Wednesday's edition of Around the Services for our final installment of Colonel Kittinger's storied career.